what's particularly characteristic about the time that we're in right now is that there's just a lot of uncertainty out there. People who are contrarian and who are really comfortable in the U.S. market, they'll have no problem investing, continuing to invest. People who are a little bit more cautious, Asians and Europeans, are going to have a harder time putting forth large volumes of money in this environment. I think that historically the U.S. has had times like this and have made it through, but anybody who thinks that this stopping and starting of policy gives any comfort to the investment community just isn't in tune with what investors need and want. There are opportunities globally. I cover investors in Japan and Korea and all over Europe. A lot of groups have a global investment platform, so they put a certain percentage into the US, they put a certain percentage into Europe, they put a certain percentage into, Asia. There are opportunities everywhere if you know where to look. I'm an optimist. I think it's going to be okay. Well, it's either going to be okay or it's going to be really bad. So, the good news is that, Trump reacts to fluctuations in the market. I think in the event that the market really starts to take a dive or something really bad happens economically, I think he will correct. I think people would be wrong to assume that the U.S. will no longer be a viable market to invest. I mean, anybody who really, who's in the investment game in real estate knows that the U.S. will always have opportunities. There's some people that have just been really spooked by what's going on.